verse is divine. Words inspired with perfect time, nurtured right. Them man there be learning lines, rehearsing lines. Trust me, far from certified. Acting while you sleep, I'm working nights. I want all the ups to feel like that Jurgen guy on Merseyside.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video. In the words of the great Matisse, as always, lateness is greatness. I don't know why you lot expect anything different on this channel, but we're here. We're here. Big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button like my good friend Josh is telling you. First thing to do when you guys come in. And yeah, helps me out. Helps me help you guys out. And yeah, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. 2-1 win over Dinamo Zagreb. Most pointless game of the season, but at least we ended with a win. Couple injuries. I did think the lineup was a bit too strong, which surprised me, but a win is a win. I'm not going to complain too much about it. I feel like we could have rotated a bit more. And with the Chilwell injury, I think we could have managed that a bit better, but other than that, what more can you do? I understand why Potter did it. Because I guess he wanted to build confidence in the squad with the Arsenal, City and Newcastle games coming up. But shit, I wouldn't have given a fuck if we won or lost this game personally. I just want my players fit. This whole fixture pile-up scares the shit out of me. And I just feel like now was the perfect time to rotate. But let me know you guys' thoughts anyway. Let me know your thoughts on the game, individual performances. Talk to me about Zakaria. Talk to me about the attack, the defense, whatever you guys want to talk about. We'll discuss it in today's stream. So big up everybody. We got over 100 of you guys in here already. You already know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, press the bell notification button if you want to know whenever we're going live. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Big up Charlie, my G. Big up Deals, Scott, Josh, Liam Lane. What else is everyone saying? Ibs, big up yourself. Luca saying we are the famous Chelsea. Big up. CL21 saying I hope Mason Mount doesn't start against Arsenal. Probably will. He wasn't bad yesterday. Do I think he was man of the match? No, not really, but whatever, innit? Man of the match is just an opinion at the end of the day. So I will never take it as gospel. You lot, let me know. Do you think Mason Mount should have won man of the match? Do you think someone else should have won man of the match? Let me know. Let me know what you guys are saying. Deal says Havertz was okay, but wouldn't say that was his best performance. Mount made a few good touches and had good movement on the ball, but he didn't deserve man of the match, though. Agree with everything. I thought Havertz was good. Mount was good. Neither of them really stood out to me or anything, but I thought it was positive performances. Havertz actually looked creative in that first half. He should have had an assist for Sterling. After Sterling's goal, we got given an even easier chance. He should have buried it, but better performance from Sterling, better performance from Havertz. Not much more than I would have expected from the pair of them, but it was good to see. It was good to see. Zakaria helped defensively and offensively. Definitely took pressure off Jorginho. He had a great game. Both of them did. And they both complemented each other so well. Like, I don't understand. If that's the Zakaria that has been sitting on the bench for the last 2 months or so, why have we not utilized him? Because we already knew just off looking at him, his size and his frame was going to be a massive positive to the side because we don't have that sort of profile in the squad. And just watching him play, like, he was so imposing. That number 9, what's his name? Petrovic or whatever his name is. He looks like a fucking unit. And Zakaria had him in his back pocket. He was dominating him the whole first half. And then all of his play was progressive. He was making the right decisions on the ball. Kept it simple, but did his job to perfection. And we've needed that. We've spent so long speaking about our midfield issues and how we're stretching the likes of Jorginho, Gallagher, Loftus-Cheek, Kovacic. He's literally just sitting there, patiently waiting for an opportunity. I don't know how we've only let it go until now before we've given him a start. But better late than never. I'm already saying do not be sending this guy back to Juventus. Like, there is still a role for him in the Chelsea squad this season. Brilliant performance. Brilliant performance. Let me try and scroll down a little bit because I'm already a bit far behind. Big up Shaq. Big up, who else? Arpan, President Jafar. What else is everyone saying? Deal says Sterling on the score sheet, but I want to see him be more direct. Yes, I agree. I thought Sterling was good, but he again could have done a bit more. He could have had another goal or two to it, but I thought his play was a lot better. Seriously, end this Sterling wingback bullshit right now, because this literally showed that you should be playing him a lot further forward. All of his plays were better. They were more progressive. They helped contribute to build-up play. I think he got the pre-assist for the second goal. Doesn't really mean too much, but his play was a lot better. A lot better. And just fuck off this Sterling wingback bullshit, because it's clearly been holding him back. What else is everyone saying? Why's everyone talking about Eva Carnero in the comment section? What's wrong with you guys? I mean, maybe it would help our injury issues. Maybe. What else? Steve says Chelsea started the group poor, 1 point from 6, then won their last 4 games to win the group. PSG not winning the group, crazy. Yeah, they finished second, didn't they? We are 100% drawing PSG. I'd rather not, because I want to see us progress, but same energy as last year. I don't mind us playing the best. If you get knocked out by the best, then you're clearly not meant to be winning the Champions League. I don't care whether we get PSG. I don't care whether we get, I don't know. So I don't know, some winnable team in the second pot. I don't even know who finished second. But yeah, big up Chelsea Rangers saying no jinxing. We're still smoking Arsenal 2-0, my friend, but big up yourself. Where is Zach? I have no idea. I genuinely don't get why we haven't given him more game time. Like, at the very least, a few bench appearances, or I don't know, start the game against Brentford. Like, that Brentford game was the perfect game for rotation, and I don't understand why we didn't do it. That really didn't make sense to me, but better late than never. Better late than never. Yeah, some of the rotation was a bit of a madness. Like, most of the bench, except for Silva and maybe Betlinelli, could have easily started. I would have rather seen Brozier and Pulisic just for the sake of rest, but I mean, now the game's gone, been and gone, and we've only had Chilwell and Koulibaly. I guess the rest starting isn't that much of an issue to me, as long as we don't look too fatigued against Arsenal. Because Arsenal are through as group winners, aren't they? So they're probably going to rotate tonight. They probably will. President Jafar says, bring back Eva Carnero. Again, I maybe it'll help with our injury issues. Maybe it'll help with squad morale. Maybe it would. I don't know, but I doubt it. Actually, no. New regime could potentially happen, because I did see rumors as well that Jose was trying to sweet talk all the new potential owners for a potential return to Chelsea in the future. Now, right now, I'm heavy on the Potter train, but like I said on Twitter, Jose Mourinho is like a toxic relationship with Chelsea. You know it ain't right, but I will jump back into it straight away without a second thought, without any logical thinking, because Mourinho and Chelsea is just a match made in heaven. I would bring him back if Potter doesn't work. Right now, we're stuck on the Potter train, and I don't want to leave that just yet. But maybe in the future, you might see Mourinho back in the dugout. Maybe. I'd be surprised if he left Roma anyway. He's in the middle of a project there. World Cup will do Chelsea good in terms of the busy schedule and get rest for Boxing Day games. Will they? Because half our team's going to the World Cup. It'll be good for the likes of Jorginho and Aubameyang and I don't know, whoever else isn't going to the World Cup. But other than that, it's just going to stretch them out even more. Big up Flawless, my guy. Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well. Patrick says, I think Gallagher did a lot better than Mason Mount. I thought Mount was all right, but he wasn't man of the match. I don't know how he won man of the match. That should have been either Zakaria or Jorginho. The pair of them were fucking unreal. That would have been it for me. Maybe Chalobah. Yeah, it would have been one of those three for man of the match. So yeah, a few guys saying Zakaria. Go AM says Graham Pulis has been subjecting us to clap cheeks when he should have played Zach long ago. This fish and chips merchant is trying to keep Cheeks' World Cup hopes alive. I can't really defend Potter not giving him more game time. Like, Loftus-Cheek has looked good in some of the games he's played. Only ones he didn't look good at are the ones where, well, I was going to say the ones who played wing back, but that was a Brighton game. Brighton and Brentford are the only games where he's looked poor. So I don't really blame him too much, but Zakaria should have deserved at least a bit more of an opportunity. Like, even just come off the bench to kill a game off or something. Might not have been bad. Jadon Sancho, appreciate the compliment, my guy. Zakaria, man of the match. Jesters says Mount was not man of the match, it was Zakaria. Don't blame you guys. I would have given it to him too. Like, Zakaria was brilliant. He was brilliant. Jorginho was brilliant. Chalobah was brilliant. Should have been one of them. I don't know how Mount won man of the match. Even he said he doesn't know how we won man of the match. Even when the fucking man of the match winner is saying he shouldn't have won the award. Fucking ridiculous. Deal says, what did you think of Oba yesterday? I thought Oba was good. Was decent in link-up play, got the assist for Sterling's goal. Should have scored. Well, I say should have scored. Unlucky not to score. It was a very good hit. Just scraped the crossbar. Good performance. Very good performance. Pretty sure I know who robbed James's home way back. Had to be Rimjob. My man robbed Kai of at least 2 assists yesterday. It is what it is. It is what it is. Sterling still had a good game anyway. But at least your idol won man of the match. So congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. I don't know. I don't know, my friend. I really don't know. Hit the like button as well, by the way, because we haven't hit 100 likes. We've only got 56. So, guys, hit that like button. We are doing a third kit lottery for the month of November. So, yeah, if you guys want to join in with the chance to win the gold kit, the one that we struggled against Brighton with, but we will have better moments in that kit. We will have better moments in that kit. And if you want to make your own moments, join the Super Chat lottery. Any Super Chat, any amount gets you in with a chance to winning the third kit. We're going to be doing that lottery at the end of the month. So if you want an early Christmas present from yours truly, drop a Super Chat, my guys. Drop a Super Chat. Sterling got that Lukaku first. Yeah, in the box, like, he should have done a lot better for that Havertz cross. Both of them. But I thought he played well. I still thought he played well. Yeah, you noticed that as well. He looked to the bench and had that little PTSD look about him. But, hey, he won't be sitting there for much longer. Chelsea to draw PSG. I don't mind. I'll take it. I don't give a shit. Give me anybody. As long as it's not Shakhtar. Because I'm not going Shakhtar. But give me anybody else. Because I might go to that. Bro, charcoal, my friend. Charcoal always helps a brother out. There was something else I used to say, but I've forgotten the name of it. Anything else? Oh, Arsenal haven't won their group. Okay, so they're going to play a strong 11. Nice. Okay, so we're both in the same position. Good. Maybe with that in mind, maybe that's why we played such a strong 11 too. Never know. I don't want to complain too much about the lineup. Like, I'm just annoyed that Chilwell and Koulibaly came off of injuries, but you run that risk, I guess. Big up Malik. Was good to see you as well, my friend. Big up yourself, my guy. I said players be faking groin strains of fever. Can't be bothered, bruv. My idol winning man of the match for nothing. Imagine my shock. I don't know how he fucking won that award. I don't get it. But Zakaria and Jorginho are our men of the match. Or if you want to pick one out of the two. I think they were our best players. Them and Chalobah. And by the way, Chalobah he's been our best centre-back on the Potter by a fucking mile. Every single game, he is barely putting a foot wrong. except maybe the Brighton match. But even with the Brighton game, I didn't really see him stand out for anything too bad. He has been our best centre-back under Graham Potter by a fucking mile. And if he continues this, has to be going to the World Cup. Has to be. I said, Johnny just took a crowbar to Jester's windshield. It's all mad. It's all mad. Yes, I did see the Aubameyang advert. I got to rate BT's advertising. Even the US ones. Like, they are really building the anticipation for this game. And it's making me feel more confident. Like, I've got this weird feeling of an Oba double. I want to speak it into existence because everyone's too shook for this game and I don't like it. I get it. They're top of the league and all of that shit. They're still shadow dwellers. They're still our little brothers. We should still be smoking them at the bridge. Like, fact is, the last 2 times they came to the bridge, we were the problem, not Arsenal. We were the problem. If we go into this game with our heads switched on, if we just don't start a game poorly, for once in our fucking lives, there is no reason for us not to go out there and get a result. Because they're going to play a strong 11 tonight. And they're also going to be a bit shook coming to the bridge as well on Sunday. They'll be cautiously optimistic, but that's about as much as you're going to get out of them. Because if they don't win, they're dropping off top spot. So guys, be cautiously optimistic, but be confident. Like, there's no reason why we shouldn't be smoking these. The only thing that could stop Chelsea is Chelsea. It's as simple as that. Man said Aubameyang Hattie. I don't even know if I'll say that, but let's speak it into existence, people. I am not going into this game shook. I don't care. The only time you'll hear me speak negatively about this game is if we lose. And if we lose, shameless that day is going to be fucking long. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Liam Lane says Havertz's passing was excellent, especially in the first half. I thought he petered off in the second half. I won't lie to you. But I thought the first half he was good. And again, very unlucky not to get an assist. Hopefully he can do that in Premier League football. Hopefully he can do that in the Premier League. Graham says speak on Pendy. I didn't think Mendy was that bad. Like, did you guys think Mendy was bad? I thought the goal was his fault initially, but the more I look at it, it's a defensive car crash. Like, Chilwell gets caught out. Asby has a terrible header. It's not really Mendy's fault, and he had a decent save in the second half. I can't really blame Mendy for anything, really. I thought he was fine. Oh, Shakhtar didn't qualify. Oh, shit, I don't know. Let me see. I need to see who's in pot 2. I haven't looked at it yet. I said that's Ethiopian gene. Say less, I'll take it. I've always been called babyface, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Big up everyone praising my skin. That's a new one. Big up you guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. No way was he the lowest rated player on the... Are you talking about Mount? No way was he. How the fuck? No. I need to see, like, picture proof. One of my panelists, like, if you've got it, send it to me and I'll pull it up when I send the link out. No fucking way was he the lowest rated player on the pitch and he won man of the match. His PR is unfucking real if that's the case. No way. Chalobah was at fault for the goal. He was ball watching. I'll have a second look at it, but Chilwell and Asby stood out for me way more than Chalobah. I'll have a second look. I'll have another look. Might be wrong. All that advert just for a Jesus hat-trick. Shush. Shush. Yeah. Just shush. I've got nothing else to say on that. Just shut up, please. I don't want to see that shit. I said, big L coming. Light work for my manager, Graham Poulis. Not if your idol turns up, my friend. Not if your idol or his other taller version. If they turn up, we'll be fine. Oba front flip in front of the Arsenal fight. Please. That shit would hit like Cali weed, bruv. Please. Just even one goal from Aubameyang. That's all I need. All I need. Jesus is going to dunk on your defense. I don't blame you for being shook about Arsenal because they fucking smoked you. But big up yourself, Ilias, anyway. Big up yourself. I actually think we're winning that game. There we go, Jay! Energy! Speak it into existence, my friend. None of this negative bullshit. Don't let those fucking shadow-dwelling bastards see us be shook of them. Fuck that. I don't care if we're 20th in the league. I will never be shook for them shadow dwellers coming to my ground. Fuck that. Fuck that, bruv. Oh, what else is everyone saying? We're trying to pattern a video with troops. We're trying to. Bear with us on that. Lewis when Mount Fraud's man of the match. How did he win that? Lewis and my idol Fraud's man of the match. Hold that. I thought Jorginho was one of our better players against Salzburg. Mount, I thought, was good yesterday. Just didn't really stand out for anything. But hey, my guy's got the most man of the matches in Chelsea history in the Champions League. He is also the only player of the year in Chelsea history. So hold that. What else is everybody saying? What else is everybody saying? Lewis be walking out early Sunday. Nope. Shush. Has Jesus not scored in a while? I haven't even noticed. Zakaria to start against Arsenal. It depends on if he has a knock or not, because I swear he came off injured. I don't know. It might be too early. Throw him into the City game, though, if he's fit. Throw him in. Oh, save for that, Jesters. I'm going to send you the link in about 2 minutes as well, bro. If you're about. African Prince, let's go. We are winning the game. We are fucking winning. Let's go. We're negative too much. I refuse to be negative for this game. I will put logic into any other football game except Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal. No chance are we going to let them think they have any chance against us. Fuck that. No, Saka's out injured too. Things are falling into place. Lewis gets hyped for Arsenal and Chelsea game and ends up losing. I will say, I might have to put the Baku shirt into the back of the cupboard because that might be the problem. Every time I wear that shirt, we don't fucking win. So maybe that's the issue. President Jafar saying, should we get a right back and left back in Jan? A right back needs to be done in general. Oh, Saka's back in training. Great. So thanks, guys. Thank you all for that. I appreciate that. Left back, I don't know if we will do because we're going to sort out midfielder first. And if we have to sort either side, I'd rather do the left. I'd rather do the right. So I don't know. Maybe we could get all three sorted. That would be really good for us. But I wouldn't hold my breath on it. Yep, everyone's telling me in the comment section that Saka is back in training. Fucking love to see it. Great. Oh, is this everyone in pot 2? So we can't get Liverpool. I think we can't get AC because they were in our group. So it'd be Club Brugge, Inter Milan, Frankfurt, Leipzig. Those are some decent away days. I've already been to the San Siro, but I probably would do Inter Milan just for the fun of it. Frankfurt's an unbelievable atmosphere. I'd go to that. Leipzig, maybe. Dortmund and PSG, definitely. When is the draw, actually? Is the draw soon? Oh, fuck it. I'll find that on my own time. I don't care. PSG. It's a tasty one. I know nobody wants to get PSG. I know we'd probably be going out if we get PSG. But fuck it. I don't want peace. I want problems. So give me PSG. Give me Dortmund. Give me anybody. I don't give a fuck. The draw's on Monday. 11 a.m. For fuck's sakes, bruv. Motherfucker's gonna have me waking up early for that shit after the Arsenal game. Long. Fine. I'm gonna probably have to go live for that shit. Can't be bothered. Right. I'm gonna send the link out to everybody. So while I'm doing this, as always, hit the like button. And yeah, all that shit. Oh fucking hell. Mount really was the lowest rated player on the pitch that Josh and Jesters. So Mount was the lowest. Mendy second lowest, although he didn't have much to do. Then Koulibaly, Havertz, and Aspi as the third lowest. Highest was Jorginho, Zakaria, and Aubameyang. No, Chilwell. So yeah, I didn't think he was as bad as people were making him out to be. I'm surprised he was second highest, but yeah, I didn't think Chilwell was too bad. But yeah, I'm sending the link out to everyone anyway, so we'll talk about this. Yeah, as always, hit the like button while we're doing this shit. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. Yep, now we're done. Now we're done. All right, cool. Yes, guys. What's everyone saying? What are you guys saying?
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Well, all good. All good. What you guys? What's your thoughts on the performance yesterday? Alex, did you get a new trim?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks clean, bro. It looks clean.
that's my old haircut, actually. Well,
Yeah,
my
no, I
old
haven't
used
seen
to be
it.
shaved head. I used to have shaved head, but I have
Bro,
too
I
many
used to be
scars.
bald.
I used to have too. I used to. I still have them too many scars on my head, so I look like I have one across my back, like humongous wolf.
Oh, just as my bad. I thought I sent it.
But yeah. Anyway,
Sorry. Yeah, there he
it
is.
was
there.
all right. It was all right.
Yeah, it was a game.
It was a game, yeah.
Yeah, it was a game, and we played, and we won, and yeah, only the two injuries today. Only the two injuries. Thoughts on
that called-
Zakaria? Thoughts on
Is it
Zakaria?
that cold in UK that you have to wear hats in it, or it's the bill
It's
prices
cold.
are so high?
It's very high.
You based in the
That's
UK?
what I'm
It's not
saying.
that cold.
It's cold. It's cold, bro. It's cold. It's cold.
Shit, it might just be cold where you are. It is what it is.
It's cold.
Yeah, Zakaria's performance. What's everyone saying for his first start?
I'm just happy that the question was finally answered. Why has he not been playing?
He does
played.
exist.
He exists. You know, I'm happy. I can only thank God. When I was asking and people are saying, "Oh, he's not part of signing, or he should just leave in January," we don't. I'm like, why? This guy is someone, and I'm so happy he scored yesterday. He looked, obviously he's a bit rusty because of, he's not match fit, but he was physical. He did challenge. He was really good, and to get a goal, just that's it. I'm happy.
I can actually see Croatian players backing off of him because of a size.
He's so big.
You can
Bro,
see.
physical.
You can. But I don't want to jump on that thing. It's first game because
No, 100%.
Bakayoko, he was really good in the first games, and then it was
Zakaria has more on the ball skill.
But this is not really a risk; it's a loan. So
yeah.
Zakaria has a lot more on the ball skill than Bakayoko ever had.
Jester, no.
No. I've watched the kid play in other leagues. If you get the Zakaria from
that's not what I'm talking about.
He's amazing.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm saying the hype and the quality of Bakayoko before he came to Chelsea.
Did he ever have a good game at Chelsea?
No.
Okay.
Bakayoko?
Yes.
Yes, he did. he had plenty of good games in the beginning.
Yeah, his
But
first
actually
like
had-
4 or 5 games, maybe.
I don't remember him ever having a good game.
Well,
Now, you had a couple
no.
at the start. You had a
he
couple
had the really good performances at the beginning. It wasn't a couple; it was more than a couple.
It's probably,
Wait,
a handful,
actually-
probably a
wait,
handful of games.
We actually made the song Bakayoko and
Yeah.
and Kanche at the back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dude,
and always
he
gave
was
the ball
good.
away after that.
He was good, and he was actually really, really good before he came to Chelsea. I was watching him from Championship League, and I was like, "This is monster." I wanted him at Chelsea so bad, but
Zakaria had a knee injury at
you
Gladbach.
mute, man.
I'm muted.
Yeah,
No, you're
no,
good.
that was
You're
me. my
The,
bad.
I don't know. If he's
No, Zakaria had a knee injury at Gladbach. I think a year before he left or something like that, and so it might have taken him a little bit longer to recover from it, depending on the person, and the skill set is dependent on how bad the knee injury will affect what you do. And I watched him at Juventus last year when he played, and he was actually a little overweight at Juventus last year. And I have a feeling that he wasn't in playing shape when he arrived, because being in playing shape for the Premier League and being in playing shape for Serie A is probably two different levels.
Yeah.
So I think that some of the and maybe in training he was getting toasted, and we're like, well, why are we throwing this guy in if he's getting wrecked in training? So that's my thoughts on it. And maybe he's finally adjusted, caught up to speed, the physicality of the league, but he is very long. So like
Something.
the Onana kid from Everton,
Yeah.
He's got that presence, doesn't he?
he can make tackles that you think there's no way he can make that tackle because his legs are so damn long, and he's fast. He can recover. So
He
it's nice to
did a
have
lot
somebody.
of impressive things from yesterday. I was very impressed with his passing range. Man, he was spraying the ball all over the pitch. I think he missed one pass yesterday. I think he was like 39 of 40 or something like that, 29 of 30 something. His passing was really impressive to me. I thought he did a great job controlling the ball, finding an open man, changing fields. The defensive awareness to get back was really impressive. He freed up Jorginho quite a bit to not have to chase, and maybe just by nature having 2 8s next to Jorginho does that a little bit too.
And who else got injured besides Jorginho again?
Chilwell.
Well, Koulibaly's all right.
Koulibaly's now all right. He's
Yeah,
fine.
he's
No,
fine.
Zakaria
Oh,
got
Zakaria-
injured at the end.
Zakaria
man.
is fine too. He already said after the game.
Yeah,
It's
Zakaria
just a knock.
Koulibaly came off for a predetermined.
I'm just
time,
trolling the
minute
Jennifer's
of game
lovers,
time.
man. I'm just trolling Jennifer lovers, man.
But I said
Every-
I thought you were trying to say.
Every time somebody plays beside that front, he gets injured.
I've said this before. If you have a sitting DM, somebody who can sit, and as the game progressed, Zakaria was the deeper of the two. It allows Jorginho to play more like an 8 and go forward. And when he's doing what he does in the final third or the opponent's half, it's a lot better than doing it in our half, because he can keep the ball moving and exploit space and counter press when he's more forward than he is back, and he's more effective that way. So actually having Zakaria play as the more sitting of the two DMs allows Jorginho more freedom to be more creative in the final half, and he doesn't have to worry about defense. So it's actually, you'll get the best out of Jorginho when you pair him with like a Zakaria or an Alvarez, because he gets more freedom. He doesn't have to worry about defense. Not that he can play it anyway.
Right, and two-thirds of our midfield were over 90% passing yesterday. That's an impressive stat. Jester has the thing about Jorginho. If he completes over 90% of his passes, we generally win that game. When it's sub 90, it's usually not a good outlook for us. But 2 of those 3 guys were over 90%. That's good. That means we were controlling the ball in the midfield. We were getting the ball forward. I was very impressed with him. Very impressed. I'm not going to read too much into it and say,
the level
crown
of
him the
the
next coming, but I was very impressed with the things I saw. It's a dimension in our midfield that we haven't had this season. He was very physically imposing, which I like. I think that does make a difference to when the other team has the ball, like a guy that big, you do have to take that into account. But yeah, he was very impressive for me. I was really happy he got a goal.
Me too. Really
Really good.
Oh god.
And we have a 6 that can shoot from outside the box and not just hit a once a year worldie.
Hopefully,
it's lovely.
Yeah, this season we see more of him. I don't expect it to start every game going and moving forward, but like, you know, more featuring now. We can see him on the bench making appearances here and there. Hopefully, no big injuries, but you know, he can fill in for some of the midfielders we have in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him with Kovacic and Jorginho on Sunday.
I don't expect it to see him on Sunday.
As long as Mount doesn't play, I don't care who else
You won't
plays.
see that. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You're muted, bro.
I wouldn't mind see him with Kante and Kovacic.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Although,
You think
the creation out of the midfield would not be great.
It wasn't great yesterday, really, as far as creativity goes.
Zakaria does play more forward passes when it's his first ball.
Sure.
He looks to play a forward pass before he goes sideways if he doesn't have one. And so I saw that a lot. I guess they were using Aubameyang as the outlet. Please don't think Sterling can hold the ball up. I hate watching him trying to hold the ball up. Dude is 4'3", about 85 pounds compared to some of the defenders. They throw him around like a rag doll, man. He cannot hold the ball up. And if he does, the ball bounces off of him just like Lukaku. Dude's got Timberland's Jr.
The guy scored from inside the box, not outside the box.
Yeah, it was just inside. Yeah, a few steps inside the box.
Well, he's the top of the box. How many sixes do we have?
I think it was like a penalty, close to around the penalty.
He might be a midfielder score.
No. He placed the ball well instead of slapping on it.
Well,
he placed the ball. You can see him.
Name another 6 who scores that on our team. That's available.
I can send you a video of Jorginho tried to shoot.
I that question.
The Salzburg one.
I saw the Salzburg.
I have that video, man. It will be.
Trying to do, bro?
I don't blame you. You probably watch that once a day, bro.
He just gives you an extra dimension and physicality in the midfield.
Jorginho gives me extra dimension.
Yeah, we're finally able to get our left wing backs up the field.
Yeah.
I do like that run that Chilwell makes. That run that he goes just drives.
Bombs.
I'm gonna see it again for a while.
Reminds me.
He overhit it though. Did you see when he overhit it?
Reminds me of what's his face, Ashley Cole, actually.
Well, you won't see it for a long time, so
yeah. And his crossing.
Put it in your spank bank because you ain't gonna see it.
His crossing was really good yesterday too. He put an absolute peach on a plate for Thiago Silva at the end of the game. It's Silva. I don't know how he missed from there. It was an absolute dime.
Chalobah needs to learn how to hit the headers.
Chalobah needs to not ball watch because I watched the goal.
Yeah, that was.
And if you watch him when you watch him the cross, he's watching it and he's following the ball. And when he starts, he's in the center of the box, and he drifts over to where Aspie is, which leaves the guy who scored wide open.
Oh, I thought that was Koulibaly's man.
I'm gonna.
That was
Koulibaly.
Yeah,
did what he was supposed to do and go to the line when the header comes in from the left hand side, because just in case it dinks the keeper, you have somebody there on the line.
Yeah, Chalobah loses his marker. I see you.
Okay.
Chalobah loses his marker, but there's Azpilicueta there. He's not lost the marker because Azpilicueta there. So it's not his marker anymore.
Well,
you mark.
If Chalobah not followed the ball, he would have been in position to make a play on.
Azpilicueta challenged the cross, didn't he, Alex? He has to challenge the cross and leave the man.
I mean, he got dunked on though.
First of all, if you want to,
I thought it went off. I thought it went off.
It went off Aspie. Yeah,
it went off him because he challenged it.
That's what I was gonna say. If you want to go by chronological, what's his name? Fault. Whose fault is? It starts with Chilwell. He has a tendency to what?
Timo Werner did his ankle. He's out for the rest of the year.
Oh wow! Yeah, he came off in like the 19th minute in that game.
Anyway, somewhere Fata is fine. But anyway, if you go and if you looking based on how Chilwell, and one of my big problems with Chilwell Chewy is he always do not stay close to the person that crosses in the box, and he does that shit all the time, and that the ball goes in the box. It started with Chilwell. Then you go based on the position, which is Chalaba. Chalaba sees the player beside Azpilicueta. What is he supposed to do? Move Azpilicueta?
Yeah, I see what everyone's
No.
saying. I think it's for me. It was just
It's
a tough ball. It was a tough play. I think
it's a
to
tough
make.
ball, but I do gonna bring the Azpilicueta fraud in the air, and it's always been. The motherfucker doesn't look at the ball. The motherfucker plays the player. He always does that. He never looks for the ball to head the ball where the ball is. He literally jumps when the guy jumps just to throw him off. That's how he defends the balls in the air. The guy does not look at where the trajectory of the ball to guess it because he doesn't have time. He doesn't know how to do it. The guy literally, if you want to watch replay, look at the replay. He looks at the guy and he jumps. He doesn't position his head nowhere near. He just puts the head up just to make sure the guy doesn't. And it hits him in the side of a freaking head. How many times Chalaba, when he defends people in the box and from the corner, he does this thing without even looking where's the ball coming from? How many times? And you're gonna tell me Chalaba's fault? No, it's the donkey on the that stays on the right that does not look where the ball coming from. Chalaba.
You can say fundamentally Chalaba is better in the air than Azpilicueta, but in that play, I saw a man close to Chalaba.
Look,
he watched the ball.
I can give you example when you overlapping.
Bro, I gotta go. I gotta go to work.
Hey,
Good one.
When you overlapping, the player that goes over is the guy that's in front of him supposed to overlap it, or the guys beside him follow the overlap play?
Beside you.
Exactly, because he's closest to him. So the guy that stays backwards, it doesn't matter who it is. It's the one who's closest to him. You don't have time to. Oh wait, Azpilicueta, me and you in the wrong positions. Isn't he defender too? There's no defense for Azpilicueta for that. No defense. Freaking idiot, jumping like a donkey with his head instead of using his brain.
Damn.
Yeah,
what did I walk into? What did I walk into, man? God damn.
We were breaking down the goal we conceded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bit of Asby, bit of Chilwell on either side. Typical.
Yeah.
We never really start games well. It's one thing we do need to be a lot better.
And Arsenal will punish us if we start slow. They will punish us.
Yep.
Did you guys talk about Zakaria, man?
Yeah, we already
spoke
did.
a
Everything
bit,
was
but do you
spoken
wanna-
about him by.
Anything you want to say on him?
Bro, he's brilliant. I wrote on my Twitter.
Brilliant!
The guy was like, this is really good. Like the way how he progressed the play, how he retains the ball, how he wins the ball back, man. It's like I'm starting to get annoyed at Potter for not giving him a chance, bro.
I did too, but
I get so annoyed, bro. I'm like,
what was the guy doing for not getting it?
There's no excuse. I now I don't get it.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
now
so
it's
confusing.
actually
Really confusing.
I was like, no, I was like, does he have some kind of like, did he have some allegedly, like some offense he did that the club doesn't want to play him? Like, what did he do, bro? There's nothing wrong with him.
does
And he
he
looks like he's-
has a wife?
He
Yeah.
looks in
He
really
slept
good
with
shape
his
as well,
wife.
man. Like he looks in good fitness as well.
Yeah, I'm
Did anyone-
gonna give Potter the benefit of the doubt, but if he keeps on benching him, then we got questions.
Did anyone confirm what that look was from Zakaria? Was that at Potter or?
It was
I
telling
think,
Paul.
I think they said it was, but it's hard to really.
Yeah, it's
Sorry
really
about
hard
that.
to say.
And it might have just been like he might have just been ribbing him.
The guy
like a
was
little-
just looking, and the camera all of a sudden been there, so he's like looking where, like
I was giving Potter that Mason Mount angry eye.
yeah, ugly, stinky eye or whatever the eye, angry eyes.
or maybe they just had a
Angry
talk
eyes,
before the
angry
game,
eyes.
and he scored, and he looked over and was like, "I got you, man. We that's
Nah,
what
that
we
was
talked
most
about."
definitely like y'all remember when Son scored that hat trick?
Yep.
That was most definitely that kind of reaction. Like it was just more of like, you see what I can do. It's like bench me again. It's more of like he was goading him on. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They're gonna bench him against Arsenal.
He defo starts the City game. I'm not too sure about Arsenal. Might
Yeah,
still be
me
a bit
too.
early. I wouldn't
That's
be
what I'm
against
saying.
it.
Don't be surprised though. Don't be surprised if Potter.
I
I'm
wouldn't
not.
be against
There's no surprise with Harry Potter.
Yeah,
he should,
There's no
he should be
surprise.
playing, man.
Yeah, that's not happening.
He should be playing him. That's what I'm saying. But I wouldn't like. Why
It
hasn't he played
depends
him
on
before
how
now?
I mean,
how
should
match fit he is.
Exactly. Just first game, and you want him to jump another one
Yeah.
in the
in a
weekend
big
after
Premier League game.
2 days,
Is
3
it?
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Hamstring,
not happening.
hamstring.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He already went
I
down with a
feel that-
cramp. You got to be careful.
Exactly.
It wasn't a
I
cramp.
think-
It was
I think
dead leg. It was
gradually.
dead leg.
Dead leg.
yeah, he got.
Gradually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
he
muscles
got,
aren't ready for
gradually.
it yet.
Gradually,
He said
we'll
he's
see.
all right.
I
He's
just don't
fine.
want him. I just don't want him
No.
gone in January, and I want to see him feature more and more this season. I don't ask him to be a starter, but just
Yeah,
come in.
There is no way he's going to be gone in January, though.
Yeah, the loan is a year. So
Fabrizio said, they're not willing to take him. And
Yeah, that's
well,
it.
by,
That
by
would be
playing by
comfortable.
playing him in that game, it sealed the fact that he has to stay with Chelsea.
Good. That
Oh,
is good.
absolutely.
That is good.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Is
he
he?
can't
On
play
the
anywhere
Is
else
it what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
contract
because he
is?
can't
Okay.
play anywhere else.
Yeah,
He
for
can't
the
play
for the
more
rest
than
of the year.
two. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if look, let's hope it's not Bakayoko start because Bakayoko
Yes.
started about 5 good games, but
Two
I
good
see the
games.
potential. No,
Which 5 games? Yeah,
Hold on,
the
for the
Spurs,
comments
the
real
Spurs
quick.
one.
Zakaria is fit. Just check his Instagram. He literally posted. He said, "I'm okay."
oh
He
my
said
god,
after the
another
game-
person with the Instagram. Do
It's
you
his
taste
Instagram.
selfies with your food?
It's his Instagram. He said, "I'm healthy."
I do, bro.
No,
He
no,
said
I
I'm
know what you're
healthy.
saying. Yeah, but he's basically probably saying that he's not injured. He's not going to be out. You're not going to see me not again. You know what I mean? He's just saying that. But in
I
terms
think-
of match fitness,
I think
He's not
right
ready
after
for
the
that.
game, he was interviewed and he said he's fine. He just had a
Yeah.
cramp or something.
Yeah,
Look,
they
So-
say he said pretty much right after. Yeah.
It's you know how adrenaline works?
Yeah.
You just scored your first goal for the team you're playing. You feel
That's
What?
hard.
the next morning after the wrestling match, my whole body feels like a truck run over me. Before that, at the day where if I win a spar, I feel like I'm freaking monster. Nobody can stop me. Bring me anybody. The next day, you can barely wake up. Let's wait until they see there's a medical professionals in there. And Premier League is a lot faster game. So let's like why if he, for example, if he starts and he did slightly less than what he did the champion,
Mhm.
all of people in the world are gonna kill the kid on Instagram. Like,
No, but-
Well,
No,
I
they might.
understand that
we
he
know
can, it
Kovacic.
depends
We
on-
know Kovacic will probably come back in the team, so
Yeah.
that's one spot gone. We know the other guy who plays in the midfield will probably start, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't expect him to start in the Arsenal game,
Bro,
even
and
though I
you
think
know,
he earned
Chelsea
it.
25.
go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Your mama doesn't think so.
Bro, you know what's funny? You know what's funny though? Not the fact that people are talking about my limited edition shirt, but that's not funny, bro. What's actually it's the what's
Yeah.
this, the Champions League
10-year
one?
anniversary.
Yeah, 10-year anniversary. Yeah. But it's actually, what makes me mad? Like, he actually scored a nice goal, Zakaria, which Potter is going to do the same thing to him as he did to Aubameyang after he scored like in 3 games in a row. He's going to bench him, bro. That's how he rewards him, bro. He's going to be benched. That's your reward, bro. You're never going to see him again until he moves.
It's like Pulisic, man.
Yeah, man. I don't understand how he manages this team, bro.
He played 11 minutes yesterday. Created more chances than the man of the match.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
actually-
know how Mount won man of the match.
Bro, even Mount, did you see what Mount said in the end? All the teammates
even
said
he
that
couldn't
he had a
defend
bad
that.
game. Yeah,
No, but then he said this game he thought he deserved it. I'm like, he still didn't
Oh, he-
deserve it this game.
Oh, he-
either.
I thought he
said he
said
didn't
this
deserve
game
it.
he said he
Who
did.
won the
No,
man of the match?
Mount.
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 And
But he said he
was
didn't
he
deserve
was the
No, Kai.
He was
said
the
he didn't
lowest
deserve
rated
the last.
lowest rated player on the pitch, by the way. Created 0 chances in 90 minutes. Didn't complete a single cross. Lost, I think, 3 of 9 on the ground of his ground duels. 0
what's
in the air.
The funniest one, Josh, that the
horrendous.
fact that he has the less passes completed from other midfielders.
Yep.
And he still got man of the match.
Look.
70
I
less
was
than
watching-
80% passing completion. Horrendous.
78, yeah.
I was watching a game from one people that commentated on it, and I was like, you know what? Like, I need to change to different because those people like a kiss and Mount, like they're like, oh my god, what a performance by Mount, what a turn. And I switched to another one, and there was like something different, and I was like, you know what, better watch the damn thing muted. It's so biased, depends on what like from where you watch it.
I couldn't imagine getting the kind of praise this guy gets for doing the absolute bare minimum of putting in a shift, working hard.
You know what?
I was screaming, Kai. I was screaming when what's his name? Broya was right on his left.
And he took a selfish shot.
And he took.
Oh my goodness!
He does it. He did it last game. We had a great attack going. We were in the final third. The ball was moving good, and this fuckstick takes a shot from way out left, misses the whole net completely. It's like, what are you doing, dude? We're building up play. We're in the final third, and you take some shit shot from way out of nowhere. Like, he's been doing that. Listen, I've been. You know what feels great on Twitter? Blocking a Mount fan. I've been doing it so much recently. It feels so good. Like, just as soon as I get a reply, like, but Mason Mount, block. Oh yeah, it's so much fun, man. Listen, watch the games.
I believe in freedom of speech, bro. I let them talk. I just mute them, bro. Let them talk to themselves.
No, they get a block. You don't get to interact.
But you know what's funny about
talk to John.
This whole commentator thing. I watch my game in Czech language. I don't understand shit, bro. And they don't talk about anything. Like, the whole game, they'd be like maybe like 10 sentences, the whole game, because they barely talk. You know how Eastern Europeans are? They barely talk, man. They just let the game play, and it's like there's a few words, so it's amazing, bro. It's like therapy. But about what's his name? About Mount, we have to accept it, bro. The only positive I've seen from his game, that his hairline is receding slowly. He's gonna start looking like his dad soon, and then we will see, like, if fans still like him or not. Let's see, bro. But I don't know. I wasn't convinced. I don't deserve man of the match. Zakaria deserved man of the match because he was amazing, man. If you look at the Zakaria stats, he has like three anticipations. He had like two or three like key passes. Like, his through ball for our first goal was fucking impressive, man. So I don't understand what people are bitching about, man.
Damn, Shaq.
Big up Goyam saying Lewis of Defra fuck around and found out merchant. I don't care who we get into the last. I don't care less.
Man said found that merchant.
Batter, how come you're not crying, bro? Your boy's out of the World Cup.
Kai does look.
I know. Shaq's comment is brilliant.
Fatur NPC, bro.
I'm in a good mood, man. After last night. Have you seen the group chat cooking me last
Looks
night?
like him, talks like him.
Hey, these headphones been given to me by my job, bro. They're expensive, so calm down, bro. Calm down.
I no, Magic Mike use the headphones.
Why my Magic Mike, bro? Why Magic Mike, man? Why? Because I lift weights.
Because
Sexism,
you
bro.
posing when you lifting weights. You're the guy that goes to the gym, and when he did couple of reps, he sits in front of them.
Nah, man. I'm a nice guy, man. I'm a nice guy. I'm very humble, you know.
Captain Pulisic said Sterling shooting.
What did you say, Fatur? Fatur, you better think that over, bro. You know my replies, man.
I say you're an extremist on Mason Mount, man. That's why I was
Hey, big up Alex. Big up yourself, my guy. Hope you're good, bro.
Let's not talk about
where was that comment? Captain Pulisic said Sterling shooting. We need to talk about this.
Yeah, Sterling's shooting has always been questionable. He needs a lot of
Shooting
chances
is not a
to
problem.
finish.
The dribbling, God damn, he doesn't know when to stop sometimes. Oh my word!
Yeah.
Shooting is fine.
Overdid it a couple times, but I did think he was more promising than he was over the last few games.
No, the pass was wide open to pass it before he started did it. I was like, I was got to lose my shit when if that goal did not score, there was a pass right beside him.
Am I the only one who was so surprised he played? Because the what he said about like how Potter plays him, he was complaining about it to the journalist.
Well, Potter said after the game that Sterling's never played wing back for him. That he doesn't play wing back. He plays against the fullback, is what he said.
I don't know.
My eyes as a wing back.
My eyes say otherwise, bro. You know?
This is what Potter said out of his mouth, man. We haven't played Raheem Sterling at wing back once.
Yeah.
I thought, Havertz, to me, he played one of the crosses of the season so far in that first half. That was an absolute peach to Sterling, and Sterling just nutted it into like the 10th row.
He had a good first half.
You know what about Havertz?
He was playing so free.
A little bit, yeah, because he's playing deeper now. He's playing actually better.
Yeah.
For the last 3 games, he's actually been more useful, even if through the whole like creation of play, like phase of play has
in
been
the
good.
middle, and Aubameyang plays on the left.
Yeah,
No,
he was
he plays a
playing
little
kind
bit
of in
deeper,
behind, but like he was playing way more free. He was trying some crazy passes, some flicks.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them were coming off.
More freedom.
What's his name? Firmino for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Damn dog.
Damn, bro.
He's got the
Use
sniffles.
your STDs things.
Who's yeah?
Use your STDs.
Hey, Fodder, did Mal come out after the game and clap the fans for you guys?
Yeah.
Good.
You happy? Were you happy about that, Fatou? You fucking NPC.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Frosted Myth says Chelsea's Jack Wilshere got man of the match. Whoever picks him needs to go spectate. No, Wilshere was injury prone as fuck. Mount never gets injured, but yeah, I still don't know
That's
how
why
we got man of the
put him
match.
beside Jorginho, man.
You know, all it takes is one of those. What's his name? What's his name? The guy who, James, the guy from Leeds. What he did to Kovacic. Kovacic's never been the same since, bro. When are we playing Leeds next, bro?
We already did.
Oh yeah, but he didn't tackle him, man.
You got back.
What's his name? Who am I thinking about, man?
Dan James.
Dan James. Yeah, Dan James. There you go. That's his name.
Oh my word!
Did he get a red card for that?
He didn't. I think Kova got the red card. No, that was the Arsenal game. They fouled Kova. Kova got a red card.
Yeah,
in the cup final. Yeah, in the cup. Yeah.
Taylor bullshit.
Oh man.
Havertz I thought looked much more improved in that first half. Just bring it to Arsenal.
Just say he had a good game, Lewis. Stop. So fucking biased.
He had a good half.
He has
a good half. Can't even give him the game, bro. Give him half, bro.
No, I think
he created three big chances.
Yeah,
he has a good game. Like the whole game was his decent.
Solid.
Lewis, you biased.
Oh no. Nah, like I thought he was all right in the first half. Second half petered out a bit. Bring it to Arsenal.
All I want to see is what's his name? Auba play on Sunday. I want to see a front three to play.
Imagine he scores. He does the backflip. Oh, that's for me. Man, that would be amazing. That would be amazing.
But by the way, he finally wrote the thing to Arsenal fans. 8 months after he left.
Wrote what?
What did you write?
Said bye to Arsenal fans on social media or something.
Bye.
Out with it.
Bro, I would have flipped them off, all of them. If I was a football player.
Anyway, what I'm saying, Auba on the left, Kai Havertz in the middle, and what's his face? And
Sterling
Pulisic on the right.
Not
I don't want to see Sterling.
Oh, okay.
Is there a chance all four of them play, Alex? So like Sterling and Pulisic on the wings, Havertz in behind, and Aubameyang up top.
Not enough
midfield
physicality. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
And
yeah.
I know he's gonna pick Sterling over Pulisic.
Can guy be blamed for? And I'm not saying Pulisic will make it great or something.
Should have had 2 assists in 7 minutes yesterday.
Try something.
Just saying something because no, man.
Listen, I really like Gallagher. I think he's a really good. I like him better. I think he's a better player than Mason Mount. I'll just say that. I really think he's good, but he's had 2 games in a row where he's missed sitters inside the 6, where it's just like, oh fuck me. I mean, that was an absolute peach of a ball yesterday that he should have just absolutely buried, and he hit it right at the goalie. But I think he offers the team way more.
Mm-hmm. From an attacking standpoint.
No question. He gets himself in fantastic positions.
The guy on the right for Arsenal, he's questionable.
Saka.
He's questionable.
Saka.
Playing on the right for Arsenal, or
defender. What?
Defender.
You're talking about White?
Gabriel, I mean.
Gabriel, yeah.
On the left.
He always and to
Bro,
make two,
He
three.
fucking sucks anyway.
they
two,
bigged him
three
up so
mistakes.
much when he signed, man.
2-3 mistakes.
Oh, you
at
mean
the
Ben White or
game
Gabriel, man?
and major
Gabriel.
mistakes. If
Gabriel,
we
yeah.
do not press that guy, we're gonna pay the consequence.
You guys think we're gonna win?
I
Yes.
think we're gonna win.
Alright.
Yes.
I love the confidence Lewis has against Arsenal,
Yes.
but against Brighton, he's like, "We're gonna get battered. This is gonna be a tough one.
Lewis,
We're gonna get our ass
Going
whipped."
to Arsenal shook. I refuse.
Are you going? Are you going
It's
on
not-
FTV?
it's
Are
not
you going on FTV?
confidence.
Are you going on FTV, Lewis?
They're not fun anymore. No
Potentially.
troops, no DT. They're not fun anymore. Fuck them all.
How do you take, man? Yeah.
They're boring now.
Jeez.
Big up my guys at AFT.
They have Voldemort. What's his name? I forgot his name, man. Voldemort guy.
Lee.
Forgot his name. Yeah, Lee, the Baldy. Yeah. I don't know names, bro. To me, all bald people are Voldemort, bro.
Fuck
Seriously,
that.
the AFTV not fun anymore. They're really
They're
boring.
winning.
Who's the
Oh,
Jamaican?
tuning
Who's
in.
the
no,
white
no, no,
Jamaican
no.
guy? Who's the white Jamaican guy? I can't understand shit he says.
White
bro.
Yardy.
Yeah. Can you? If you go in
It's
there.
not-
Can you ask Robbie for subtitles for us internationals? We don't understand. Like, please, bro, Lewis, I would appreciate it, man.
Yeah, if he's about,
No,
I'll shout him.
even when they win in troops and DT, we're still fun to watch when we video. They making big claims and stuff like that. Nothing like that. They really boring. Not because we're winning, because
Yeah.
AFTV was because of those two characters.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
slowly going down.
Well, Troops
Who was
just
that
mostly
guy,
watches
man?
games at Barstool headquarters now. Like that's pretty much it. Like
Kai,
they just
what?
Kai.
they just watch games at the Barstool headquarters now. The Troops, like those guys,
Yeah.
they do the thing
How-
where you get at Barstool.
How big
where
is
you can just-
Barstool, Josh? How big is it? Is it like a big company? 'Cause,
yeah.
Huge.
is it?
I'd say it's
Huge
bigger. I'd
company.
say
I think it's a
popularity.
couple of billions. Is it?
Because their Twitter is kind of small, man. Their Twitter is not that.
Yeah, they sold
Because
two
it's-
different. He sold two different times. They sold like I think 40
It's a
something,
franchise. First of all,
49%
it's a
for.
franchise.
Yeah, they
Okay.
sold. They sold
It's a-
for probably around 900 million total, I think. Because
Alright.
they did two different sales. They sold like half for like 400 million, and then they just recently sold the other portion for like 4 or 500 million. But I'd say popularity-wise in the States, it's bigger than ESPN now
DT
for sure.
is not in the prison, Captain Pelusi.
I disagree.
Big
Josh.
up Mineral Man.
Oh, yeah, ESPN is dead, Dag. What are you talking about?
I mean,
like-
are you talking about like in terms of in terms of football? Because if we're talking about like Stephen A. Smith, like come on, that's never gonna die.
ESPN in Europe sucks, man. They only show hockey, and nobody.
ESPN
most countries don't even
America
watch
is
hockey, man.
sucks too, man.
Yeah,
ESPN
yeah,
is dead.
Yeah,
It's dead,
ESPN's
yeah.
been dying for a
They-
Man,
they-
in
all
Europe,
they
they only
have
show
now is
golf.
they-
Golf.
That's
They carry-
ABC,
golf,
man. That's
man.
nothing. That's ABC. ABC is dying.
Yeah. They carry games, like they have certain games that they show, I think, on ESPN still, but not football games, but like as
Yeah.
far as like their content
They're
goes,
not
their
even-
content
yeah.
is awful.
You know what they play in Europe? They play volleyball.
Nobody's saying ESPN
handball.
is bigger than Barstools. Idiots.
ESPN is bigger than Barstool.
It is.
Yeah, it's
Nobody's
because it's owned by
denying it.
Disney.
Yeah,
That's
but nobody
why.
argued that point. Nobody argued that point. They're just saying it's better than. Yeah.
I'd say popularity-wise, it's not on the
Popularity,
same
yeah.
level as Barstool by a mile.
That's
More
why I
people,
asked.
I think more
I
people,
don't know how
more
big it
people
is.
pay
man.
attention to Barstool than they do ESPN.
Exactly. And they have, like I said, it's kind of like a franchise because they have each college thing has their own Barstool thing, and they
Yeah.
all give doing it. It's brilliant the way they're doing it, actually.
Right, but it's
Really
more.
good.
It's more. I feel like Barstool is way more entertainment than sport. If you get
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
sport
That's
is
what
entertainment.
ESPN was,
No,
right?
right,
Sports
Oh,
but I'm
entertainment.
talking-
hold on a
talking in
second.
sense of,
Do
like, it's
Barstool
more of, like-
broadcast the games?
Hmm?
Do Barstool broadcast the games?
No, they don't.
So why you comparing one to another?
Right, because I'm talking about like it's not really like a statistician show. It's more of like a emotional show. You get what I'm saying? Like how ESPN is run. How
Wait, I
ESPN
have-
is run. They
No,
run off of
let
like
me
the
ask you a
Chelsea guy,
question.
the ball Chelsea
Hold
guy
on a
also work
second.
for them. They
Dog,
also work for them.
if I will remove the game viewing from ESPN, which one is gonna be watched more?
Well, it depends.
No, it doesn't
Exactly.
depend,
It's
I
no
mean,
depends.
You're right. Barstool would
We're
be
watching
bigger if
ESPN because the games are shown on ESPN.
right,
not
but
because
I
they ta-
feel, again. I
guys
feel like
talking.
ESPN has been around for so long that it's not like something that can just die.
Let's move about it. I mean, Blockbuster says hi, man. Blockbuster says hi, man.
Of course.
Let's move on. Unless I'm doing something else.
Blockbuster cannot die.
It died, man. Only old ladies watch it, man.
Goyam, I saw this. This is fake, though. There's no way Barcelona are coming.
I saw this. I saw this too.
Take him, bro.
Anything is better than what they have right now. Javi's a terrible coach.
He is a terrible. I can't stand him, man. He's
Yeah.
FDG should leave, man.
Now we won't have a guy.
I think tactically he's okay, but he's just naive. He hasn't done it. He hasn't been a coach long enough. He needs more experience elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like he has football. Like for me, he has football knowledge. Obviously, because he played for so long, you have football knowledge. That doesn't necessarily mean you can translate that to other guys, though. Like
it's like a Lampard syndrome. That's what I feel about him, man. He was a very good player, but that doesn't mean that
their team just isn't good. Their defense. They have Marcus Alonso playing center back for that team. Like,
well, they have a bunch of injuries. To be fair,
you remember when the Barcelona fans were like, "Oh, he's your best left back," and they were talking about his ball retention, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like Lewandowski, obviously a good striker, but like as far as a team goes, it's not a very good team.
It's not, yeah.
Alpha Wolf says ESPN is worth billions. Barstool isn't nearly as big.
ESPN is owned by Disney, man. It's owned by Disney. It's not its own company anymore. It's owned by a company.
That's disgusting. Imagine watching a Disney Sport channel, bro. Fuck that.
Hold on a second. I'm telling you, nobody compared them to ESPN to Barstool. Remove the games, any games. Remove from ESPN. Like let ESPN not show any broadcast of any sport. Just talk. We'll see who's bigger. That's what we compare.
Fox has a bigger ratings in their talk programs than ESPN does. Like Skip Bayless, those shows do better numbers than ESPN's talk shows.
We're not talking about the game viewing. We're talking about
the entertainment part. Yeah.
We're not even talking about the size of the entity.
Exactly.
Like,
Disney owns ABC and ESPN. They own both those companies. So that's what that Disney is the one paying for the broadcasting rights to show games, college football games. I don't know if they do NFL anymore on ESPN or ABC, but
they've not
college
done it for
football
a long time. Yeah.
They have NFL is too
Did you
big,
guys
for them.
No, they still have Monday Night
Disney's
Football.
basically paying for ESPN.
Lewis, did you guys talk
alive.
about Chilwell and his injury and all that crap?
I mean, he's
we
done.
touched on it for a bit, but what's your thoughts on it, bro?
For me, man, I'm happy, man. Not because he's injured, because I think Cucurella deserves to play on that left back, man. It's not fair just because he can play center back, then that he's gonna be playing center back and then get slated by the Yurdas, you know. Because I do think he's
stretched now for the next 3 games, but
I think he's unfairly treated. You know, that's so I'm a bit annoyed about it because he was really good when he was playing in his position. You know, so I want him to play left back again.
Yeah, and with Zakaria, he could be a totally different beast.
Yeah. So let's see what happens.
He's had a lot of unnecessary stick over the last few games, which I haven't.
By the way, did any of you hear about the Nkunku thing? Because there are rumors that he's might gonna come in January. And there are rumors that he might not come in January.
Maybe.
With Werner out now, it's going to cost even more money.
It's pointless. I don't.
That's Andrew.
I personally don't understand it. He can't play in the
He
Champions
put the
League, right?
Fox
So
guy.
it's pointless.
Why can't he play in the Champions League? They changed the rules, man.
Did they?
Yep, he can play in two teams a season.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
If the transfer happens. They changed that a while ago as well, man.
If we pay a bit more, maybe he comes in January. But I think they just rather
He
confirm
can play
in
for us in the
January.
Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can play. They can play for 2 teams.
UEFA relaxed that rule a while back.
It's free.
Because it
You
doesn't
can't
make
play for
sense.
3 teams.
It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. Like he already played in the Champions League. He can't play again. Why not? Why fucking not? He can.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't make sense. He's already not their player. So
it's just going to take extra money if they want to do it. I'm not sure
but you think
how
it's going
much
to take
extra.
even more now with Werner hurt?
Yeah, I mean, the likelihood that they do it is probably not that high.
It's low.
and Kuku and Liao are the 2 players. If we miss on them, I'll be really annoyed. Like, I would be genuinely be.
If we end up
fine with him coming in the summer.
If we end
Yeah,
up
I
with
don't mind as
Trossard
long
instead of those two,
Nah, I'm not. I don't want to lose on Liao, man. It's mad to me. No,
I'm losing. I'm fine. If I had to pick one, I would rather lose on Liao than Kuku. If you had to pick one, who would you pick?
None. I would take both because I think we need both. I think we need a goal scorer and we need a creator as well. So
Good luck to the somebody that tried to please you.
Got some
I
high
take both, bro.
expectations.
I take both, man. High expectations.
I know you can use it. I wouldn't. I better not say.
Andrew, what are you saying, bro? What's your thoughts been on the game yesterday? If you're here,
I couldn't care less about that game yesterday. It was completely pointless, waste of time. It's cost us a couple of injuries. So
Was it a waste of time though? Zakaria played.
Yeah,
Zakaria played. We
It was
seen.
a complete. Well, that's the only.
no one in the
only
ground
that's the only
wanted to
bonus.
be there.
The big thing for me, or the big thing is financially it's a big. I think you get $2.5 million. We got $2.5 million for that win yesterday. That's more than you get for winning the FA Cup.
Plus, we get an easier
That's
chance,
more-
a
that's
chance for
more
an
than
easier
you get.
team as well.
That's more than you get for winning a Scottish league.
Right. Yeah. So financially, it's good to get it's an extra $2.5 million on top of your season. But Andrew's right. Like in theory, like it really didn't mean anything. But
Kai, first place
You
was
know what
already
the
locked
crazy
down
thing
before.
is?
by the way.
yeah.
When we went 1-0 down, all I seen is like, oh, bottle up.
Boys, I gotta go. Yeah, I got a business
Take
meeting.
care,
I'll see you
man.
guys later.
Okay.
Take care.
Like I've seen Potter up trending on Twitter, like only 1-0 when we lose 1-0. I'm like, what on earth are you smoking about?
That's our
Literally,
fan base for you, man.
That's the dickheads in the fan base for you.
That's exactly.
You know what it is? Like I feel like they're too spoiled because they think that we're still in the Roman era.
No, it's 'cause
Yeah,
they're-
that's what it is. That's exactly what
It's
it is.
because
Just
they're-
admit it, Fato.
conditioned
You
to-
one of them.
It's because they're
It's been in
broken-hearted,
condition
man. They're broken-hearted
to
Tuchel
success.
fan. They haven't got over it, man.
So they think that every year is a given that success or win, and if any slight of not winning is the person must go.
So to Alpha here, I'm sorry, but Disney owns ESPN and ABC, buddy. I hate to burst your bubble, but it absolutely is.
How do people not know
Thank you for
this?
the super chat anyway,
And
though, Alpha.
yeah,
Disney
hey,
is
if
like
you want to
the-
super chat some more, I'll also say people over. I'm 37. I don't watch ESPN, and I haven't for probably 5 years. So suck my dick.
But thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
I'm sorry. I have no patience for idiots, dude. I'm sorry. This is a simple Google search away from solving this retard's problems.
You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that.
What did he say? Josh is all types of wrong. What's he on about ESPN?
Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you.
He said regard. He said regard. That's what he said.
Damn, what did I make people over here on the stream calling out like? People said it used to be streamed so nice.
I'm sorry, man. I've been dealing with Mason Mount fans all goddamn night, Alex.
Yeah, I could tell, bro.
I know,
It's an instant block now. I don't even care what you said. You can say, if I see Mount in your tweet, you could be saying Mount sucks if I see Mount in your tweet. Follow Johnny. Talk to Johnny, yes.
Even if they're smothering Mount.
Anything about him.
I seriously, I did not know.
Isn't it crazy how Johnny has just turned everyone against?
And listen, I didn't have a problem with this guy. Really, I didn't think he's a bad player. But all this shit is getting out of hand with some of this.
Wrapping up.
It's the
You've had
stands
enough.
I get to, bro. It's been the same thing with me and the Havertz one. The stands.
I just can't. Well, same thing with Jorginho, man. Every time Jorginho make a pass or something, I get it.
Hoping on his praying on his downfall.
Now we just talk about it deeper. The reason why people have so much agendas against certain players isn't agendas. They hate their stands, and they make you hate the player even more because of it.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense. I actually get it now. I get it.
It just shows me it shows me you lack a couple of things:
brain cells,
humility, brain cells, a working pair of eyes, a thoughtful brain,
reasoning,
reasoning, problem-solving skills, like
logic,
critical thinking.
Yeah, logic is the big one.
There's a guy over here in the chat, Super Timer Tuchel. Every time Jorginho does shit or rumor about Jorginho, he literally tags me or DMs me.
Oh yeah, he asks me about Havertz all the time. It's the same thing.
Because the guy just like oh, who doesn't like this player? Let me see who has.
Bro, that Super Tommy Tuchel guy, he time stamped when Havertz scored on my watch along, And he was like,
Same
haven't put
thing,
you in
like-
the mud today. I celebrated the goal.
No,
You
Lewis,
think I
remember,
sat there like, fuck's sakes, haven't
yeah,
scored.
Lewis,
I'm getting
you remember the
gripped.
stream last
Fuck's
week? Lewis,
sake.
you remember the stream last week against Salzburg when he scored? The views went up. Do you remember that? Because they
Yeah.
they
Starts spamming like Havertz goal,
Yeah.
lol, you're in the
Yeah,
mud.
yeah.
The
You're in
views
the
went
mud.
up
Shut up
because
about
Havertz
Kai.
scored.
It's like, bro, I'm happy. And then it's like you're trying to take away the moment from us
because
just because
they thought
we
they were gonna
criticize
going
it.
to find us looking like this after he scored.
Oh,
Like that.
fuck's sakes, man. It's still 1-1. It's still 1-1. This doesn't count.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That was a Pulisic goal.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a Pulisic.
Yeah, that's
he
right,
took
yeah.
his assist, so we'll count that as the goal.
I don't care that he scored, man. He's not going to do it again.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the worst thing about it is like people will ignore like a whole season of shit. They'll do one thing and he'll be like, "See, look at him! Look, he scored." I'm like, dude,
I told
I've
you.
watched him all year, man.
I knew he had it in him.
That's the logic.
Yeah,
they
it's like,
lack.
what are you talking about, dude?
I watched him from when he was young. He always had that goal in him. I saw it.
He always had that
Josh, I'm not gonna lie to you.
about
That
him,
is
you
a
know,
two-way street,
that
though.
je ne sais quoi about him. I just can't put my finger on it, but he has
These guys
it.
never watched. These guys never watched Mason Mount till August 2019, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. They never watched him at Derby. Don't even try it, bro. And you never
Brothers
watched
weren't watching
I
Havertz
watched
at
him at
Leverkusen. Let's be real
What are you
about it.
talking about? We watched him at Vitesse, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I watched him at
You watched
Vitesse,
him
bro.
Vitesse, he was Dutch, bro. Yeah, good. You read Wikipedia. Good job. You
I watched him
read
at Vitesse,
Wikipedia.
bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and you guys never watched Kai until we were linked to him. You didn't even know Kai Havertz existed until we were linked to him. Don't even try it. Yeah? Don't even try it, man. I watched him in the Bundesliga from January. Oh, fuck off. Did you watch him in the Bundesliga from
Even the
January?
Jorginho ones, like, we ain't going to pretend we watched Napoli.
Exactly.
I didn't. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even, bro.
I did my research and he looked like a good signing at the time.
I just heard he was linked. I just heard I wanted
I didn't
him.
know anything
When
about
Jester
Sarri
said
until
he
we
watched
hired him.
Zakaria since he was on whatever team,
Yeah, much.
I don't
No,
believe him.
Jesters, I believe. Because, like,
I know what you're
every
talking
time
about,
we've been on
Alex.
streams on
I
weekends,
know what you're
he's
talking
watching
about.
games. I actually could believe
Who's
that.
watching Mönchengladbach, man?
Yeah, much about.
Yeah.
No, because I've
I mean,
seen
we
Jesse
were all
doing
watching the
random
Euros, though.
football games.
Yeah, but
So
we're
I
all
could believe it.
yeah, we were all watching the Euros though. Zakaria had a great Euros.
Wait,
I
what?
don't remember him playing.
I don't remember him playing either.
He
Bro,
did.
I don't remember Switzerland.
Wasn't
I'm
them
gonna lie
not
to you.
qualifying
He
for
did,
the
that's-
whole tournament?
They beat France.
I don't remember
Did
Switzerland,
Hala
let
didn't
alone
qualify
Zakaria,
for
bro.
Euros?
They beat France.
Yeah,
Again, Goem. How many times is that Goem?
Oh,
Come on, man.
fucking hell.
You
A
got
guy
to have
said
that
my
abusive
idol turned
relationship,
Josh
bro.
into Josh Wick, bro. This is what player stands will do to you. They will drive you insane.
Yeah, listen, I don't even care if you really like a player, as long as you're objective about them. Like, I don't care, man. You can have your favorite players on a team. Everyone has the person that they like, but you have to be objective. If
So
you're
when
just
he messes
blindly
up,
watching,
just say he messes up.
Like, I tried
Right.
to be objective with AC. After that stinker against Arsenal, I said stop playing him for the rest of the season. Guys, clearly.
I watched Johnny's post after the game yesterday, and it was like, I'm like, come on, man, you were at the game, dude. You were at the game. He's like, Johan Mount with the beautiful
Go
turns.
on.
I'm like,
Let's
what do you?
go.
Come
Let's
on,
have it
dude.
right. Let's go.
It's an insult.
Just
to Johan
absolutely
Cruyff.
embarrassing, man.
An
Let's
insult.
have it right.
And Cruyff turning in his grave, bro.
No one has called him Johan Cruyff, but that.
It's a Johan.
No, it
No
was
one
the
has.
Vitesse manager. The Vitesse manager said
I
it.
don't give a fuck. The Vitesse manager. I don't give
We
a
were
fuck.
paying that guy, Lewis, by the way.
Yeah,
We were
where's
paying
the
that guy
Vitesse
stuff.
manager now?
Yeah.
That guy was in Holland. That guy was in Holland and had the nerve. Dave Mount was like, Johan
Money!
Cruyff, fuck you, man. You should be deported and sent to the moon. That's what you should be. Fuck you, man. Fucking hell.
Deployed and sent to the moon.
Right.
He's got more in common with Jordi Cruyff, let alone Johan Cruyff. Jesus Christ.
It's probably why we stopped sending players there.
Yes, right, yeah. He probably, if we saw Gallagher there, no, this isn't against Gallagher, he probably said, oh, yeah, that man's the next
Marco
Zinedine
van
Zidane.
Basten.
Fuck you. Fucking Vitesse.
No, do you know what's his name? Anybody know fraud name Hamza City fan?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Yeah. So anyway, he made the statement saying that KDB can sit on the same table as what's his name? Zidane. Let that sink in. Yep.
KDB can sit on the same table as Zidane for what?
Yeah. Like it's like same quality.
Dude,
He's like
the only way he gets on the same table is when KDB's his waiter, and that's not offense to KDB. He's a great player, but Zidane is he's one of the immortals. Okay, he's one of the immortals of this game, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. Any era.
I wouldn't put him up to Zidane's level, but I can't speak too much.
I agree. I agree with what man.
He's a really good.
There are immortals in this football.
He's a mortal, bro. Zidane is a mortal. I don't care what anyone says.
KDB's not on Zidane's level, but KDB is one of the
KDB's
best.
a very. He's got.
I think he will write.
It's like one or two levels
He'll
down.
write his own.
No, he's an exceptional. KDB is an exceptional player. Exceptional. I'm not even going. This isn't even. I'm not going to say anything bad against KDB. But he's just not. Don't even put Zidane.
He's not Zidane.
He's unreachable. He's one of those players. He's unreachable. There's no point. Don't even bother. Don't even.
It's
bother.
like trying to say Hazard's Ronaldinho. Like both are brilliant.
What are you doing?
No, I'm saying it's like that. It's like they're both ballers, but don't do
know.
that. Don't do
Don't
that because
do
you invite
that.
slander on the other way.
Don't
Frosted
bother,
Myth says I was wrong about Jack Wilshere, so I'll rephrase my sentence. Chelsea English Willian in the final. Yeah, that's very, very accurate. Very accurate. Alpha Wolf is back for Josh saying, I said supported. I know Disney owns ESPN. You said they keep them alive. That's wrong. They make money. And you don't represent the majority of 30-year-olds.
When did I say that? And two, what is supporting Disney supporting ESPN? They own ESPN. Who do you think who do you think provides them with their paycheck? Right? Yeah. They're not an independent company. They're owned by Disney. They do what Disney says.
How do you think?
How
do you think the basketball gets on both channels?
I don't know, Andrew. That seems like it would be a conflict of interest if they were two separate companies.
Wait, how do you think the same commentators appear on both channels? How do you think that happens?
No, he's not saying. No. Alpha's not meant. Alpha knows that they're owned. What he's trying to say is that they're like independent, as in like they don't need Disney's help. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, they do. They're owned by Disney. What do you mean?
No, Josh,
what do you mean they don't need their help?
Josh, I agree with you. I'm just trying to explain what he's saying.
If Disney didn't buy ESPN, it would be done. It wouldn't be a network anymore. Because they can't afford to buy games.
Exactly. That's why we got bought by Disney because
I guess this guy doesn't remember when they weren't able to pay people and they weren't able to get games on.
Dude, they were just like it's over here. They were just like Sky Sports News before they started showing stuff.
They weren't even. No, but
it was just a news. It was just a sports news channel.
But they did back in the days, like in 2008 and that, they did have a few, not Premier League games or just like other like Serie A matches or
they do. They carry that on. They carry Serie A on ESPN Plus.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They still have Serie A, don't they?
They have La Liga.
So listen, so they do. So Serie A is on CBS. ESPN has all of the FA Cup games. ESPN has all of the Carabao Cup games.
Sure.
ESPN also has all of the whatchamacallit, La Liga games.
Brought to you by Disney.
Yes. Yes.
For the people in the States, can you guys tell me what channel I can watch? Like, because I'm always on BT Sports in it, so I want to see Michael Richards, Henry, that panel. Where can I? What channel?
TBS. That's CBS.
That's Paramount.
Hey, that's
Paramount. Yeah, Paramount.
So I need to go on Paramount for that. Yeah.
Paramount Plus.
I don't know if you can access it unless you have a VPN.
No, I can access it. It's just the fact I just didn't know what channel it was.
Yeah.
So like Premier League is hosted on USA Network. They do one game. They do, I guess, one game at a time on USA. Yeah. And then they have the rest that you can watch on Peacock.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got it good. You guys got.
We don't have it good. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. We don't have a good.
No, that Champions League panel is undefeated, bro.
It's still better. It's still better than what they offer.
If you look at the Premier League one, they're low-key scamming. They don't have any consistency as to which games they show on Peacock and which games they show on NBC.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's still much better than what they have over there. They have to pay way more to watch all the games.
Even with you, like the Amazon, I was watching the Amazon one, and the punditry was good. No bias, just straight organic. You know, getting opinions. It was even before the Brentford versus Chelsea game. Got put on,
Yeah, we got
Thomas
Peter
Frank
Drury.
discussing.
We got Peter
Yeah.
Drury.
Oh,
over
you
here
got
on
Peter
Peacock.
Drury as well. Like,
Yeah, we're chilling over here.
oh, I would die for Peter Drury to be on Sky Sports, bro. Oh, his commentary.
And then you got that Scottish Don on CBS. That dude's funny as shit.
The one that used to be on BN.
Yeah.
Was it the one that
Used
did
to
La
like
Liga?
cream about
Yes.
Messi all the time.
He's
Oh
incredible.
my God,
He's incredible.
he used to overhype everything.
Oh, the guy that I can't stand the prick.
Hey, listen.
He calls
used to
Ronaldo
overhype everything.
the dark something. I forgot what he says.
Such an annoying voice, man. Such an annoying voice. I can stand Lawless. I can stand the
Lawless
other
is
guy.
the
Oh,
worst.
thank
Lexi
God! I don't
Lawless
have
is
to
the
watch any
worst.
matches with him in it.
Damn, this
I'll
boy
be honest,
Alpha is not willing to let it up, Josh.
Almost all of the American pundits are terrible. Almost all. Clint Dempsey's okay. He's on that Paramount
CBS.
crew, I think, with
Yeah,
Richards.
yeah.
Like he's
Tim
okay.
Dempsey, Matt Howard, Tim Howard. I listen
He's
to both
decent.
of them.
Tim Howard's okay.
Tim Dempsey, Tim Howard. I always got to listen to my man, bro. My man knows what he says. So
Mostly the American guys on ESPN are just terrible.
not all of them.
Not all. Well, like
Most of them.
I mean, if you like Craig I guess if you like Craig Burnley, I don't know, a huge fan of his.
That dude's annoying as shit.
Yeah, he's annoying.
Who's like Gab Mercati's okay. I like Gab. He does ESPN FC sometimes.
What's the dude's name? Is it Guy? He played for us?
Frank LeBoeuf.
Frankly, that's it. God damn.
Frank LeBoeuf is good. He's pretty good. I like Frank LeBoeuf.
Yeah, I like him too.
It's just like kind of a hit or miss sometimes with that show.
Yeah, you have some really terrible people. Then you have some pretty class commentators who know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. After doing some serious thinking, ESPN really is dead.
Hey, by the way, Dak.
I was putting it up to the other sports, not football.
By the way, Dak.
Yeah, go ahead.
Josh.
No, you're fine, man. Go ahead.
This is about Zakaria, but I just want to call you out, Dag. Zakaria played one game in the Euros, which was the very first game, and he came off the bench. And then he played their final game where they got eliminated against Spain, and he scored an own goal. So yeah, I don't remember seeing Zakaria much at all.
Remember him playing.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
He literally played 20 minutes the first game.
I didn't even know they were there. That's the bad it was. I didn't even know.
I remember them.
Damn, dog, he put you in his place.
I swear to you, listen, no. If you go back and watch that game, I swear to you, he was not that bad against Spain. He was not bad.
Well, he scored
anyway.
That's the only game he played, really.
You know the worst. What's the guy, American guy on BN Sport? The guy that talks about La Liga. Is La Liga shown in the United States on ESPN?
Yeah, ESPN.
Plus? What that Irish guy that talks a lot?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
My God, that guy's voice is like scratching the metal. If you think.
He's pretty entertaining though. His voice is kind of, I get
no,
it.
No.
The things he
says. No entertainment. What's the fucking hell?
Josh, before you go, the super chats for you. I don't know if you responded to it while I was gone.
Sure.
Is this ESPN because it makes money? Regardless, it's still more popular than Barstool. Again, I don't know if you want to respond to that.
Okay. Well, you know how little money ESPN actually makes. That the only revenue generated from ESPN is from ESPN Plus, by the way. So ESPN, the channel, actually generates almost no revenue. ESPN Plus generated about $4.5 million in revenue last quarter. Let's take a look at Barstool. And Alpha, what I'm doing now is called a Google. You can do it yourself and save yourself a lot of money. Unfortunately,
shush. Also, super lottery tickets. You've won a couple lottery tickets for the third kit. So big up yourself.
Now let's see. Barstool's revenue is about $23 million annually. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's just take that 4 million number quarterly for ESPN Plus and multiply it by 4, right? So that's about what, 12 million in revenue, maybe 16 million in revenue. I think that's less than 23 if I do my math correct. So Alpha, again, if you want to donate another £5 to say you're sorry, I'll take that before I leave. If not, shove on, buddy.
Shove on.
Well, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Thank you very much. And you have won lottery tickets for the third kit. Big up yourself, Josh. Take care, my guy. been beefing about ESPN in the middle of this whole football tour. Oh,
That's
man.
how unimportant the game was yesterday, right? Yeah.
Literally.
Man's getting
I mean, the
taught how
game
to
really
Google
was
on
dead.
stream now.
Like, that's how unimportant, uninspiring. That nobody cared about the game that much yesterday. They were beefing about
that second half over with.
about ESPN versus Barstool.
Oh my! I can't believe that's taken so much of the stream. But big up Alpha Wolf. Big up yourself, my guy. Good little Gagan press there. Anyone got anything else about the game they'd like to talk about? Because I know that game was dog shit, so I don't blame you guys.
Oh yeah, I just want to say I don't care if Pereira started. I'm a bit worried where he plays him wider instead of centrally. I'd like him to start when he brings him on. I don't start him whatever. I'm not that bothered. But when you bring him on, play him centrally. Yeah, out wide he doesn't do anything. I'm not saying he would have done anything yesterday centrally, but just play him there. Don't be too smart or something like that. Oh, for God's sake!
Big up Alpha Wolf saying ESPN makes 4 billion according to Google. Josh, if you're in the comments, that one's for you, my guy. This was not my argument, but that's another 2 lottery tickets. So big up yourself, my friend. Big up.
One of the biggest rivalries this channel's ever had, Josh against Alpha Wolf for ESPN.
I had to get the last little shot in as well.
Yeah. Waiting for him to go. You waited for him to go, yeah. Unbelievable.
Hey, he might still be in the comments. Comments.
Yeah.
But regardless, I ain't gonna say no to a man who just wants a super chat. He can do exactly what he wants to do.
Well, especially now Klasbrev and Nathaniel aren't here, so so right.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Vater is here, but he's not really here.
Vater is here. He just doesn't do it. He doesn't send super chats anymore.
His bank account is.
Hey, Vater's just here vibing, and he always.
That's because he.
Let's get it right.
You know what it is? I bet he made more than 2 bets last season. That's why he's not putting in super chats anymore.
Oh fuck yeah! Those Werner bets killed him off. At least he got a dole out of it. That nice little Werner toy.
I don't know, man. That looks like worse than Chucky.
Where is he? I thought you were going to pick him up. Nope, he's gone to go get it. I saw with the Chilwell news, he could potentially be out for a good chunk of the season as well as the World Cup. Obviously, it's still very speculative, but
if it's a tear, it'll be surgery, like Kante. If it's a tear, that'll be surgery.
2 big injuries in 2 years, bruv.
Hey, him and James at the same time again as well.
At least now we're a bit more secure on the left-hand side of Cucurella.
And at least it's only, at the moment, it's only 3 games, and one of them's a League Cup game, so you don't have to play. You can play that Lewis Hall game if you want. So.
Fullback is a very demanding position, isn't it?
I mean,
it wasn't even like, I don't know.
Because of how much we use them.
But we haven't used Chilwell a lot. That's the thing.
No, if you watch what he, like, when he pulled his hamstring, though, it didn't even look like he was going full pace.
It was nothing. It
didn't even look like he was going full pace. It just looked like it was just. It just looked like it was adding up from like all the runs that he was making, because he made a lot of runs yesterday.
He didn't jump. I think he was just striding normally.
No, what I'm saying is if you compare it to the rest of our games this season, our left-handed side has not been able to make those kind of runs because our midfield hasn't been able to support it. But yesterday, because Zakaria was there, Chilwell was making a lot of fucking runs. So what I think happened is just that it was just overusage. Like once he just made that one last run, and then he tried to, turn the ball away, or
the lactic acid probably built up and caused that.
I think it was just more running this year, or more running this game than normal.
Cucurella, we have Cucurella, we'll be fine. What the fuck?
Yeah, I feel people are very, very quick on Cucurella to write him off. I think he's a very good addition to the squad. He hasn't looked good the last few weeks, but we literally found out he had tonsillitis.
Just play him left back, not left.
Exactly.
Left back.
We have the better of the two still fit, and Cucurella has not been playing his best position. So
we've all just forgotten how good he looked in the first few games of the season. We've all just completely, not us, in general, a lot of the fan base, and I don't get it. It's like that one Villa game, and everybody's mind just changed on him like that.
Yeah, I don't know who thought he could play left center back, but I don't know.
No, he can. Potter used to play him there at Brighton.
I don't think he should at all.
Potter literally used to play him there at Brighton, and he won their Player of the Season last season.
What I'm saying is, with the players that we have, We don't
I've
have.
seen him play left centre back for us, and he makes some very good passing from there. He's very progressive.
I have seen him get subbed off twice, almost close to halftime.
Yes, because
that means he has been a liability for our team.
And he's not sharp.
Right, but it also means that there is not better players in that position, but like other players we could use in that position. But we don't have other players that we can use in the.
No, but you're not talking about that. You're talking about the quality of the player in the position. I'm saying Cucurella is a good left centre back.
Okay, so I'm saying he is a better left wing back than he is a center back, so we shouldn't play him as center back.
That's fair too. I agree. He's a better wing back, but he's
and we're using Sterling as a wing back. Like, come on,
when it's needs must, then he can play left.
That's a joke. It's literally a joke to play Sterling a wing back. Literally a joke.
I only get if there's genuinely no option, but you negate so much of his qualities from that position. He's much better when you have him just in the final third.
Look, I personally, I don't want to see him as a center back.
And Pulisic because
I don't want to see him as a center back.
I don't mind seeing him at centre back. I do think Cucurella can do a good job there. I think people are very rash on him on that one, but I'd rather see him play wing back too. I think it's a case where both our statements are correct. But people are rushed on him. Like, yeah, we have Cucurella. We'll be fine.
We will.
Cucurella is a quality player. Just not been. He's been a bit out of sorts the last few games. What is everybody else saying? Alice, you see what that Russian kid said about Chelsea in the interview? What did he? Oh, it's here. It's here. I'm waiting for this move. I know who's playing in my position. There's Havertz, Mount, Gallagher, Sterling. Just awareness, really. But
this was a few days ago. No?
Yeah, I see the video still. Yeah, he was doing a bit surprising. Now he's already talking a lot about his future. I thought his agent would do all the talking. But yeah,
bro, Luca, I get you as well, man. All of our reservations we have about players, we hope we're wrong. Because we want to see them prove us wrong for the benefit of our club. But I don't blame you for like having those reservations either. I just think it's Cucurella's first season. I always say give players their first season to bed into a squad. With the off-the-pitch issues as well, I think his form's understandable. I think he's one of the last people we should be pointing fingers at. But hope he proves everybody wrong as well. Is there anything else anyone's saying in the comments? I'm saying Arsenal's playing tonight. Hopes they get some players injured. Yeah, I won't really speak.
They have to get at least a point. So
yeah, to finish first.
He's been doing this thing in the Europa League where he doesn't rotate everyone. He plays like 5 players that we played the previous league game. I've seen Jesus play a lot, Saka, Martinelli, even like Xhaka. So they need that point to guarantee them not.
Yeah, did they not lose their last game?
Yeah. Because they lost to PSV. So.
Yeah, it's the last round.
Game, yeah, so there's going to be it's going to be a strong lineup than you probably anticipate. So,
okay, that means at least both of us are stretching our teams. Then it doesn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say I hope players get injured, but you know, yeah. I hope they have a bad. I hope
they're tired.
Yeah, I hope they have a bad form. Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that and not feel a bit morally fucked.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Kepa nominated for Player of the Month. That is a surprise, but I'll take it. I don't think he'll win it, but
he's not winning.
Yeah, at least
they're gonna give it to Almiron.
Oh, you said the words right out my mouth, my boy. Yeah.
Somewhere in Australia, somebody just came.
Yeah. Who else is nominated?
That's a very big country, man. That's
it's Almiron. It's Almiron, De Bruyne, Haaland.
Haaland, I don't know.
No, it's Almiron. Almiron's gonna win it.
It has to be.
No, Save of the Month. Goal of the Month. Did you say everybody? No, here it is. Almiron, Kepa, De Bruyne, Bruno Guimaraes, Haaland, Trippier, Trossard, and Xhaka. Yeah, Kepa ain't winning it. But it's good to see him involved, but he ain't winning it.
It's probably gonna be Almiron.
Almiron, Haaland.
Yeah, I think it'll be Almiron.
Any of them would win it. Maybe even Trossard. Not Xhaka.
That's a good shout too.
Kepa, I don't think Kepa wins it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If we are in this position next year, like not the same position, but I'm saying like this time next year, if we have Trossard instead of Leao, I'm going to riot. I'm going to fucking riot.
We could easily get both. Isn't Trossard going to be out of contract?
All I'm saying is let us not settle for Trossard. All I'm saying is let us not settle for Trossard.
No, who's saying settle? I mean, if we get better players, Trossard is a much better squad player to rely on than, let's say, a Ziyech.
Right. But I'm saying,
So, like, that would be an upgrade on the squad anyway.
Of course.
So, like,
I just don't want us to. You know how we didn't get Ronaldo because Tuchel said, yeah, we don't need him. Maybe Potter's like maybe if Potter hits Bowley with the all I need is Trossard, I'm on the bandwagon, bro. Let me just say that. I'm on the bandwagon.
Same.
You never get Trossard. You never get Trossard and Leao next season. That there's more percentage in favour of Trossard performing better than Leao next season. You do know that, right?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, you don't.
Hang on. I get what you mean. I get what you mean because he's already accumulated to the league and everything, but I don't think so. Leao's not like Timo.
I think Leao's
not like Timo. Like Leao's a big dude, bro. Leao's not getting muscled off the ball.
It's not about getting muscled off the ball. It's about the intensity of the league as well. Getting used to playing in a league of that speed. Like there will be he will need to adapt.
Yeah,
have his ups and downs.
Preseason should be
right, Alex?
Yeah, I'm still offensive about Leao.
Always say, even if it is from Premier League club to Premier League club, you always give the new signings their first season. Every time, because they need to adapt to a different side.
Right.
Sometimes they'll bed in immediately, sometimes they won't. But like, I'll always give them their first season. So even with Leao, like I wouldn't expect him to hit the ground running, but he would deserve the time just like anyone else.
Forget the Napoli. I'm just going to call him Kevin. I can't pronounce his surname. So the Napoli owner is so hard to negotiate with. There's no way he's accepting anything less than 100 million or above.
Yeah, deep. We wanted Koulibaly since 2017. Every year we just couldn't negotiate with this guy. We tried
3 years ago
so many times.
3 years ago at 29, he was still rating him at 85 million pounds. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, you're not going to get out, man. You're not going to get him out.
You have to wait till he's got a year left on his contract.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I don't really blame them either, but that won't happen. No. Maybe Zaha, but Zaha's also linked with Newcastle, so it could go either way.
I think he should go to Newcastle.
He should go to Newcastle.
It would be a great move for him. It's like the perfect position for him to thrive and play for a potential Champions League club. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Absolutely. Newcastle is low-key Newcastle will be perfect.
Because any other club, he's got to break in over more experienced players. And Newcastle's like, just there you go. You'll get an opportunity. Anything else anyone want to go through? Or are we all good to wrap up?
Yeah, I was gonna say West Ham start to look suspicious.
Suspicious? What do you mean?
Not as good. Probably a good time to buy Rice after bad season.
I mean, he's got 2 years left on his deal after this season? I think. So, yeah, they'll probably ask for less money. I kept saying my issue with Rice is just the price tag. If the price tag goes down, I don't see any reason not to go get him. He'd be a quality 8 for us. Could potentially play as a 6-2. And, where are they in the table? 13. Oh, yeah.
He's the key to everything. He's the key to everything.
Yeah, apparently he's going to come and we're going to win the league next. But he would help our team. He would genuinely improve our squad. I could see it working, but I just didn't like him for anything over 80 million. I think that's fucking ridiculous. If it goes down, I ain't got no problem. I won't be running Rice agenda or anything. I was going to say, if we got him for that price, though, he had to perform immediately because that's ridiculous.
Yep.
But yeah, well, it is what it is. We know we're going to be linked with Rice and we're going to be doing plenty of other streams on him anyway. We're going to wrap up. Big up everyone that's locked in. I've left the link for Jester's and Andrew's channel in the comment section. So if you guys want to sub to them, link is down in the description. Big up everyone, like, subscribe, and yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for a stream on something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do an
Arsenal preview.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see who's about. Fuck it. But yeah,
big up, man. Up the charts, guys. Big up.